Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Holmes Hobby House. Today we are over here grooming our new footpath with the Traxxas TRX4. Well, the city came by and let me know that they weren't very pleased with the things that I was doing in the yard. Mostly the driveway that looked like it went into the backyard. Well, it wasn't exactly a driveway, but it also wasn't done yet, so it definitely looked like a driveway. So to make the city happy, we have made a meandering footpath. We have added in some mulch to start the planter beds here. Just laying down some landscape cloth to kill some grass. And I'm just trying to make the city happy, because essentially you can't add new driveway with gravel. However, you can drive through your own yard to do yard work. And so as long as it doesn't look like a gravel driveway, so to speak, the city said that that was all right. I did double check with them and be sure that, hey, we can have gravel underneath the landscaping, right? Hey, no problems with having gravel underneath the landscaping. So we're just gonna landscape over this gravel, and this will allow us to drive through our yard and get to the back for landscaping purposes. But at the same time, since we have a bed of gravel underneath, it won't harm our yard. We won't have to worry about creating more drainage problems. We won't have to worry about, getting mucky and muddy and, ruining sections of the grass. So that's what we'll do. We'll just continue converting this into landscaping and just make sure that there's enough room to get the truck around and get into the backyard and continue with our landscaping. That's really about the only big updates that we've had, because it's taken a lot of time to talk with the city and to figure out what we're going to do to make the city happy on this. But we've been spending a lot of time also just crawling around and figuring out lines on these rocks. And let me tell you, the TRX4 is pretty capable. I've been fairly pleased. It's pulling lines that I didn't expect a stock rig, especially a scale stock rig, to be able to do. It just kind of does it, as long as the driver knows what they're doing. And I'm not really the best driver. I'm not world class, but at the same time, I'm not going to hesitate to say this rig can make me look like I know what I'm doing sometimes, and sometimes just bouncing around on the rocks too. That's fine. We're just here to have fun anyways, and beat up the body, evidently. The portal axles, as you can see here, lots of ground clearance. They also have the skid plate really high underneath, and so compared to most stock rigs, basically all stock rigs on the market that have such a big body, scale looking body, it's got more capabilities, plain and simple. I'm going to try to not let this influence the courses out here too much, because I'd like to keep everything doable for a stock rig like the SCX-10-2 or the old SCX-10s, Trail Finder, those sorts of rigs. We don't want to make them too difficult for rigs that just don't have the belly clearance of this one. Yeah, this thing just bashes its way through if you really want it to, which is kind of cool. Well, that's about all for the updates here. Haven't been doing much work inside because we've been having to focus on outside to keep the city happy. But at any rate, we will continue having fun over at the Hobby House. Thank you for tuning in today, and hope you have a good day.